Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Graham down the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the defense able to bring him down. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. At midfield. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. That makes the score Clemson 7, Texas A&M 0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Set to kick off. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Catch made on the right side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught downfield. Big gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down here to 31. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They go with a direct snap. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks a tackle. Refusing to be stopped on this play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. He's running out of time here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a shotgun run call.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Texas A&M 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry-up. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
2nd down coming up.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Get set.
Dropping back. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. No huddle now for the offense. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Now, Texas A&M.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Dropping back, it's Reed. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Clemson.
4 receivers on the field. Will they take a shot here on 2nd and inches? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Campbell. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Campbell. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Timeout, Clemson.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Clemson. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Touchdown, Clemson. Number 2 with the defensive score.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking for some space. It's Owens. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
0.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the second half is a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Tigers come up their line to crank the tempo up here. To throw, it's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback drops back, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaking tackles.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. We'll call for the fair catch here. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
To the air, it's Reed. He'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Send the back in motion. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Fights off a defender. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Back to pass. It's Reed. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Clemson 20, Texas A&M 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
37, set to kick off.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Clemson offense will take over first and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing rate.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First down and 10. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Handoff to the single back. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. And now the running back's got it again. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and goal for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead.
Oh, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. To throw, it's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the left side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down here for this offense. And it's a kneel down. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow.